2, and go.
Hi everybody, welcome. Today, as I promised, I'm going to be doing a tutorial on our new fiber art called STelting. STelting is a combination of stitching and felting. And I am going to walk you through the whole process. And the one that I'm going to show you today is this cute little gingerbread man that Gayleen loves. So here, if you want to come in close here, this gingerbread man is all felted, but then we did some stitching around here, stitching here, and then added these little primitive bells, and we're doing it into wool. When you embark on this new fiber art called STelting, you want to pick a background that's light colored. This would work. Here is a light tan that would work. And you'll understand why. Here's a light gray that would work. As far it works, the weave is wide enough in wool that it can accept the roving, the felting of the needle going down and introducing the roving. Monk's cloth works. I'll tell you what does not work. Cotton and flannel. They bunch up and they just don't have a wide enough weave. So you want to pick a background that's light colored wool or monk's cloth. Now, the first thing we're going to do when you get a pattern from us for this little guy, for example, his name is STelting Gingerbread Man. When you get a pattern, inside the pattern, you will get diagram A, which is the felting guide, and you'll also get a diagram B, which gives you the stitching guide to do your finished stitching and adding the embellishment like the primitive bells. So we're going to start with, and I'm going to tell you this is the hardest part, but it's not hard. It's not hard, and I know how creative most of you are, so do not be afraid. So what I'm going to do first is tape down my diagram A felting guide. And then I'm going to take tulle. And Gayleen just came up with the most fabulous idea that we are going to start including a piece of tulle because you can't transfer without this. We're going to start including a piece of tulle in every pattern. So you won't have to go like you want to embark and you want to start and it's Friday night and you have no tulle. So we don't want that to happen to you. So you're going to take your tulle and you're going to lay it over, and then I tape that down because I don't want it to get away from me. You're going to tape that over diagram A felting guide. You are going to need to get a fat, you know what I mean, a fat Sharpie, permanent Sharpie, fat one. And you're going to, over your tulle, you're going to trace over your diagram A. So I'm tracing over this little area, the little frosting on the legs, the little holly leaves, and the holly berries, okay? Because that's what I'm gonna felt. Then you untape it, and I don't know if you're not gonna be able to see that right now.
Not too much.
But let me show you, when you put it down on fabric, on your wool, you're going to take this transfer tool and you're going to put it down, and now you can see it, can't you?
Yep.
Then you are going to take this, and it's a must-have. This is our we just call it the magic blue pen here at the shop at As the Crow Flies. This is a water erasable pen, and then you're going to take this, and over your black permanent marker, you're going to draw over your black permanent marker. And you're going to draw everything that you traced. You're going to draw around the gingerbread man. You're going to draw around, and it drags a little bit, but you just hang in there. You keep going. And you're going to go around the holly leaves. You're going to make just a little kind of dot where you're going to be putting the holly berries and do the frosting. And then when you're done transferring through the tulle onto your wool, dun 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 dun. Can you guys see that?
Yes.
And not to be afraid, because this is water soluble pen. When you get done felting and stitching, if any of this blue from your magic glue pen is kind of eking out, or you make a mistake and you didn't do you didn't trace the arm really well, you just literally get a paper towel wet and dab it, and this blue disappears.
Works nice for transferring for embroidery as well. I've tried it.
Yes, I love it. So now we're ready to do the felting.
The fun part.
You will need a foam pad to felt into. You will need a felting needle. A felting needle, if you were to go like this at the end of a STelting needle, a felting needle, it's also a STelting needle. At the end, this is a serrated needle. It's pretty sharp. It's very sharp.
Very sharp.
And as you take this and you're roving and go down, it's grabbing the roving and it's taking it and putting it down and locking it into the weave of the wool. Before I get done, I want to show them. I have all finished product here, but I'll grab an unfinished one. I want them to see the back, what it looks like on the back.
Okay.
So you will get roving if you buy a kit, or if you buy, I'll show you how it's packaged. But this is the roving that I'm talking about. Before I came on, I did a little bit of variegating of, I had in your package, and you could do whatever you want. You are the artist. If you want your gingerbread man to be that light, make him that light. If you want him to be that dark, you can do that. I like a kind of a modeled look of him and a combination of the two. So I'm going to take liberty to variegate. And what I'm doing right here is I'm fluffing and I'm combining two colors. I did a little bit of this ahead of time so that we could zip through this tutorial. But this is called fluffing. And I'm variegating these two colors together. I do fluffing even if I'm not variegating and I'm just going to use this green and I'm not going to add another color to it. I still fluff it before I felt and go into my design. So once you're done with this, I'm going to take just a little bit, enough to like cover the area that I'm felting. Like we're going to do his head first. So I call this now, I'm staking out the head of this gingerbread man. And
just kind of the general shape of it is what you're doing.
Yeah, and you go up, you stake up to your blue lines that are outlining the gingerbread head. See?
Do you ever poke yourself?
I have. You're going to poke yourself more if you're doing a three-dimensional like this, because you're holding it.
Yeah.
Here I'm not holding anything.
So not quite as much.
You could poke yourself and it's not fun. But I'm just staking around and I'm grabbing, I put roving in the middle, and then I grab from the middle and I pull it out to the side. See that blue line right there? And I'm just going to stake it up here to this blue line. And I'm not worried about here. We'll go back and we'll felt that later. I got to get up here, and then I'm going down by the holly leaf. I'm grabbing from the middle. You can always add more here if you need it, but I stake the perimeter. Now I'm going to go down by the arm here, and see what I'm doing? I'm just filling this area in. And then you'll just keep going. I'll hop over this area because this is the frosting right here. And I will fluff this. And once I do all of the brown first, I'm going to stake right up to the frosting here. And then I'll show you how to do the frosting. See how I'm doing? Right up to the frosting line. And then this is going to go down his body. Kind of do the perimeter first and then fill in the middle after, or grab from the middle. But I wanted to kind of show you how fun it is once you add a second color. Can you start seeing the outline of the gingerbread man?
Yeah.
And then here is, I'm going really fast, you guys. Now here's the little frosting on the arm. See, and then the better you get, then you can get kind of fussy with, I want my frosting to be kind of curved. Then you just pull that down, stake. Pull that up there, pull that down, pull this up, so that it's kind of in that shape of frosting. And pull this over. See what I mean? See what I mean?
Yes, I do.
Do you see? So you keep going around. Here's the green that you would do here. How much don't take so much. You just put enough in the center of the product, the part that you're doing. Here I'm going to do my little holly leaf. And this is your little magic wand, the tip of this, and you stake out to your blue magic pen lines, okay? See where I'm heading with this, Galen?
Oh, yeah.
See, and then if I want these to be a little sharper, then I just grab some roving and I pull it up like that and pull this one out like that. And then people say, well, how many times do I have to stab it to know that it's in there? Here, this is what it's going to look like on the back. I still have some bald spots. I have a ways to go. I don't want to see all these bald spots. I want you to be able to turn, when you're done, I want you to be able to turn this around and still be able to tell that this is a gingerbread from this side. Okay? For Christmas, Galen gave me, and we will be carrying them. Right now, we just are carrying these cute little package of 5 needles. I'll get to that because everything's going to be on the website on Friday. But that one that you gave me that has multiple, it's like got 7 or 8. We're going to have to source those and have them because when you're doing a bigger area.
Yeah, because like now the head would go really well with
you could
bunch
just
of them.
do it. So stay tuned for that. Let's learn what you need here. So that is the felting part. Once you get him done and he's all felted, the green, when I do a little ball, I wet my fingers and I do a tiny, tiny little ball. And for felting, you always need less than you think you need. Look at this little ball right here. I did this little ball with a little spit on my fingers, and I'm going to put it right here. Watch this. Is that sweet? And then I'll do another one right here, and I'll do another one right here. And that's the holly berry right here. Now, when you get all done, then you add this right on top of your finished felted gingerbread man. I did a stem stitch. I did 2 French knots. These are straight stitches with green and then French knots for berries to match your holly berry color here. And then I did a little spray adhesive because I did want a little bit of backing. I just used a scrap piece of wool. You could use Warm and Natural because I wanted to finish the edges and I wanted to give it a little bit of depth before, just instead of blanket stitching around one piece of wool. And then hot glued it right on this cute little breadboard. So that is how you do it. On our website, we probably have 10 patterns and more coming, probably 10 more coming. On the website by Friday, you will be able to order our magic blue pen.
You mean today, Friday?
Today, Friday, because you're seeing this on Friday. We are pre-recording because I'm going to be out of town. And my family and I were going to Jackson Hole, Wyoming. So we're pre-doing this, but you will see it on Facebook Live on Friday. 5-pack of needles, felting needles, will be available on the website. The patterns will be like this, guys. In the pattern, you'll get either a pattern. Let's say you're already doing felting and you have roving coming out your ears. You don't need to buy a kit with roving because you already have it. just buy the pattern. So the pattern will be available, or you'll be able to buy a pattern with this roving in it. Da, 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 da. And that will come included in your pattern with tulle, because we've decided today we're going to start including tulle. So, or you can buy a deluxe kit. In here, in our deluxe kit, it's $39.95, and it includes your wool, the tulle. It includes a couple needles, your magic pen, your foam,
Your roving.
everything that you need. The only thing, if you order this and you want to embark on this STelting and you want to take a stab at it, the only thing that you will not have in here to complete this guy is
A Sharpie.
a Sharpie. And a
Everyone.
lot of people have, you all have one of these in your junk drawer.
If you don't, you should.
Yeah. So let me quickly show you. That is STelting. We're also going to be carrying roving at the store, and it's going to come in color hues. Like this is a color hue of purple, and it's called Purple Pansies. This one is called Bluebird. This one is called Chickadee. And we have these on the website in color hues for you, and we also will have them in the store.
You want to show just a few finished products?
Yes. Here is a few things we're working on. These two, I wanted to kind of show you the difference. This is non-variegated. This is just a pincushion on this cute little pillow in monk's cloth. And I didn't variegate and add any dimension color to this particular pincushion. Now look right here, and you can see the dimension that comes with adding a little bit of gray and a little bit of tan into the red. So it's not a bright red, it's kind of like a tomato red. So these two are both coming. These two are ready. Is this the, I love this. I love both of these. I would want this as a gift. Don't care if there is
Anything inside it?
a piece of coal.
Bunch of caramel.
Or yes, if there was some
Homemade
caramel in
caramel.
here, if there was a piece of coal in here, I would still be happy to get this cute little box with Santa. And look at, here is a cute little snowman in a box, on top of a box. And then of course we had to add our little mica snow, because that's what we do here. Here is a cute one. These are both coming. These are on the website. These are coming. Look at this one on a tree cookie. Tree cookie. These will be available, and they will be on the website as well. And look at that. This needs a cute little stand. I don't know where we're going to do, how we're going to do a cute little stand for this. But this is just itty bitty. It's like a little miniature snow scene. And then here is Oh Holy Night. And this one I'm going to finish and do in one of those frames. This fits perfectly in one of our wooden frames.
10 by 10 or something.
So all I need to do is finish blanket stitching around here. But here's baby Jesus, Mary and Joseph, and the star. And that will be coming to this store near you, or on the website very soon. So I've been working on this since like September, Gayleen?
Yeah.
STelting was born in September in time for the WSQ show here in Spokane. Gayleen did a fabulous job with a fantastic logo that I love. And we invite any of you to take a stab at this. We've been doing classes here, and people are loving it because it's fast. We did this one as a class. Everybody left with the gingerbread man done. And isn't it great to go to a class and leave with a finished product?
It is.
And then this, you can just, sky's the limit as far as how you want to finish it. This could be a pillow. It could be a wall hanging. It could be, we have them on this cute little board that are also available on the shop, in the shop. We'll have that on the website near this gingerbread guy. Like they could buy this if they wanted.
Okay.
So anyway, that is your introduction to STelting. And I appreciate you joining us today, and take a stab at it. Bye-bye.